often we do things in a passive way because it's quicker and it's easier. So if I say, Suzanne, time for your performance review, and I give you the checklist, and or rather I get the checklist as your manager, I check it off and I hand it to you.
Right.
I took 15 minutes. I thought about your performance, but I did a bunch of check marks and boxes, and I rated you, and okay, I email it to you. Any questions? No, great, let's move on with our year. See you next year, right?
Right.
It's quick and easy. But the reality is that that's not going to lead to real change.
Yeah.
One of the challenges, I think, is that really impactful, meaningful employee performance conversations are exactly that, conversations. They take time. If I'm going to say, I want you to evaluate yourself, I'm then going to evaluate you. We're going to meet to discuss what was different or what was the same. We're going to have a follow-up conversation in 6 weeks to see if some of the next steps we identified are being followed through on, see if you need support.
Great tip. Yeah.
Instead of an annual performance review, we're going to do monthly check-ins so that I can give you feedback sooner.
Right.
All of that, as you can imagine, as a manager, takes up more time. So it's a more time-consuming process, but I think what you see is that the investment in your people will pay off. Because, again, you're not coming to the annual performance review, giving them a laundry list of things that they're not doing right or need to change, and having them feel somewhat blindsided, and then not even necessarily having a conversation. If we're used to that more passive process, we can get very efficient with it.
Right.
But sometimes when it comes to employee performance management, it can't be all about efficiency. It needs to be about more, in fact, effectiveness.